Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station with our third 1982 retro replay football game. We're in the playoffs, a little late night, early morning football. It's actually early morning, 12:03 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday morning. Going to be a little quieter than normal. People are sleeping. All right, this matchup will come from Soldier Field, and it will pit the 5-4 New York Giants, who finished third in the NFC East, against the 5-4 Chicago Bears, who won the NFC Central. And it will be the third and final game of this set of games that we played yesterday, what's now yesterday and early today. All right. At quarterback for the New York Giants, Scott Bruner. The running backs are Woolfolk and Heater. The wide receivers, Gray and Perkins. The tight end, Milady. The tackles, King and Turner. Offensive guards, the tackles, King and Benson. Offensive guards, Ard and Turner. The center, Humphrey. For the Chicago Bears, they'll be led by Jim McMahon. Running backs, Peyton and Suey. Wide receivers, Bashnagel and Margram. Tight end, Moorhead. Tackles, Van Horn and Jiggets. Guards, Jackson and Becker. And the center is Neal. The defensive alignment for the New York Jets, the defensive ends, Martin and McGriff. The defensive tackles, Neal and Tabor. Though we will end up playing a 3-4 because we have a lot of injuries on the Giants' defensive line. I did play as the Giants and Patriots in this retro replay, as well as some other teams, but only two of the teams I played as. I played as one team in each division. And if they played each other, I just let the computer sim it. Unless it was the Patriots, I played all the Patriots games. And the Patriots and the Giants are the only two teams that I played as, that I guided to the playoffs. So, linebackers, Lawrence Taylor and Brad Van Pelt on the outside. Middle linebacker, Harry Carson. Cornerbacks, Haynes and Jackson. The safeties, Courier and Reese. For the Chicago Bears of 1982, the defensive ends, Hampton and Hartinston. Defensive tackles, Osborne and McMichael. Outside linebackers, Campbell and Wilson. Middle linebacker, Mike Singletary. Cornerback, Schmidt and Frazier. Safeties, Fensick and Walter Schend, I think, as it cuts off his name. The Giants have won the toss and elect to receive. Hello, Ryan Slater. How are you? Yeah, from the Star Wars videos. How goes everything, my friend? All right, so the Giants will return. The deep man is Butch Woolfolk, the short man Heater and Pittman. We also have a lot of injuries on the offensive front. We'll put the return on. Here's the kickoff by the Bears. That's an 18-yard return by Butch Woolfolk, brought down by Singletary. The Giants will start 1st and 10 on their 22, and I'm glad to hear that Ryan Slater is doing good. Excellent. Will you be picking up the Star Wars game, my friend? Check out Ryan Slayer's channel. That's RYAN space SLAYER. Ryan Slayer. He has quite a few Star Wars videos up, and I've checked out a few. They're fun. So, all right. So 1st and 10, and we're actually going to go. I think we're going to go single back, double tight end. double tight end, one running back. The running back will be Butch Wolfork. Our tight ends will be Milady and Shirk. Wideouts Gray and Perkins. We're going to go screen to Wolfork. And Wolfork catches it, but is quickly whipped down by Campbell, and that's a 3-yard loss. Gary Campbell was in the backfield quick. So the Giants lose 3 on the screen to Butch Wolfork, and it's now 2nd and 13. Draw to Wolfork. That's a good run. Wolfork picks up 9, brought down from behind by Dan Hampton. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Let's go 4 wide receivers. Wolfork in the backfield. So now we have Gray, Pittman, Perkins, and Missler. Go short and quick. Short and quick. Short and quick to Perkins. They're back to pass. Incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th and 4. Giants on their own 28 will be forced to punt. So here comes Dave Jennings, the deep man for the Bears is Gentry. Here's the punt. Gentry has it, and he's brought down after a 4-yard return. Hunt on the tackle. So 1st and 10 for the Chicago Bears on their own 32. McMahon under center, split backfield of Walter Payton, Matt Suey, Brian Bashnagel at one wideout, Ken Margram at the other, and the tight end, Emery Moorhead. Lawrence Taylor is the key for the Giants defense. And we're going to have him spy the quarterback at all times. We're going to go man defense run. Ball's given to Payton, and that's a big hole for Payton. That's a 9-yard gain. Great block up front by Dan Jiggets and the rest of the Bears' offensive line as Payton went trap left. So it brings up a 2nd and 1 for the Bears on their 41-yard line. Switch to 3-4. We only have literally 4 defensive linemen with all the injuries the Giants have had in this retro replay. Going to play our defensive line in. And we're going to send Taylor on the blitz basic. And Walter Payton sprung for 7 yards, brought down by Brad Van Pelt. So Payton 2 carries 16 yards. They went off tackle right. 1st and 10 on the Chicago 48-yard line. Again, McMahon under center, split backfield. I'm going to play short zone, run. McMahon back to pass, he throws to the out. A flag was thrown, but it's going to be picked up by the officials. Lawrence Taylor knocks Emery Moorhead out of bounds after a gain of 6 on the short out, so it brings up 2nd and 4. That's Taylor's first tackle. Let's take the spy off. So 2nd and 4. Again, 3-4 defense for the Giants. Play our defensive line in. Short zone, run. Pitch out to Payton. He's pushed out of bounds. No gain. George Martin credited for the tackle. Ryan Slayer in the chat asks, am I getting Call of Duty World War II? I don't know yet, Ryan. I don't know. I tried to play the demo, but it had an error when I tried to download it on my computer. So I formation 3rd and 4 on the Giants' 46-yard line. 11:41 to go here in the first quarter. At Soldier Field, 37 degrees, so that's a really nice January day. The winds are 0 to 10 miles per hour as the Bears are going into the wind. Player defensive line in, short zone, sending Taylor. 3rd and 4 basic. There goes Taylor on the blitz. And incomplete. Pressure applied by Taylor, and Moorhead dropped the ball. Tight coverage by Courier. Moorhead wanted a flag. So the Giants' defense hold as both teams are forced to punt on their first drives. 4th and 4. Here comes the punt team for the Bears. Giants will return. Angle kick to the sideline. It's a 27-yard punt. The Giants will start 1st and 10 on their 19. So Bob Parsons angles it. It wasn't that good, though. He would have liked to get it closer to the Giants' goal line. But here comes the Giant offense led by Scott Bruner. And again, we're going to go double tight end, one running back. The one running back will be Butch Woolfork. Lots of injuries on the Giants. I'm going to show you all the injuries. And again, I played as the Giants and the Patriots most. I played all the Patriot games and most of the Giants games. I think I ended up simming 2 because they played teams that I was playing. Where's out? Look at all the players out for the Giants. It's incredible. These are all the players. I have literally no running backs. I mean, the running backs I have very few carries, so you can't really overuse them. Alrighty, anyway, those are the injuries for the Giants. 1st and 10 on their 19. Bruner under center. We're going to go Butch Woolfork. Trap right. Woolfork smothered by the front 7 of the Bears. Otis Wilson credited with the tackle. No gain. 2nd and 10. Let's go Ernest Gray. Short and quick. Short and quick to Ernest Gray. Bruner can't get the pass out. Tremendous pressure applied on him. Hampton knocks the ball down. So it brings up 3rd and 10. Once again, the Giants' offense struggling. Giants will go 4 wide. Bruner will go in shotgun. Butch Woolfork will go out wide. So in reality, they're 5 wide. 3rd and 10. Let's go short slant. Missler, 63. Bruner's going to look for Missler, and he is sacked. Tremendous pressure by Jim Osborne, credited with the sack. As on the first 2 offensive possessions by the Giants, they can't get anything going. Take care, Ryan. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Remember to check out Ryan Slayer. That's RyanSlayer, Ryan Slayer. Check out his YouTube channel. Lots of Star Wars stuff out there. So it's 4th and 14, and here comes Dave Jennings to punt once again. He'll punt deep to Gentry. That's a good punt by Jennings. And Gentry is brought down after a 4-yard gain tackle by McLaughlin. So the Bears will start in excellent field position on their own 45, 1st and 10. Giants once again go to the 3-4 due to injuries on their defensive line. Play their defensive line in. McMahon under center, split backfield. Gonna play short zone run. Peyton is smothered at the line of scrimmage met by the Giant front 7. Bill Neal with the tackle. Brings up 2nd and 10. It's been a hard-hitting ball game so far here at Soldier Field. I formation, Suey the up back, Peyton behind him. McMahon under center. Again, defensive line in. Short zone, basic. And McMahon.
Encroachment, defense. Number 77, 5-yard penalty.
So the ball was tipped by Reese, but there's encroachment on Neal, and it's going to be 2nd and 5 instead of 3rd and 10. So again, 3-4 due to injuries on our defensive line. Bring our defensive line in. Going to play man. And we're going to double Moorhead on the short. We're going to blitz Carson. Basic. McMahon back to pass. And that's going to be complete. 15-yard gain to Margaret. Brought down by Terry Jackson. 1st and 10 on the Giant 35. Short slant. The slant beat the Carson blitz. Split backfield for the Bears. 2 wideouts, 1 tight end on the lower portion of the screen. Giants will stay in the 3-4. Zone, basic. McMahon back to pass again. And he tried to go across the middle to Margram. Incomplete. As he checked down to Suey. Excellent rush applied by the Giants. So it's 2nd and 10. McMahon in shotgun. The 2 backs, Peyton and Suey, flank him. I'm going to send Lawrence Taylor on the blitz. Going to play man. We can double 1. We're going to double Moorhead on the medium. Pass. McMahon back to pass. The blitz is picked up. And Kelly jumps in front and knocks the ball down. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Jim McMahon's now 2 for 5 for 21 yards. Giants looking to get off the field here. Bears again. McMahon's in shotgun, split backfield. Peyton and Suey flank him. 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. Moorhead now to the top of the screen. We're going to play our defensive line out. Going to blitz Lawrence Taylor. Play zone pass. Incomplete. Tremendous pressure applied on McMahon. He had to fire a little early, and it went off the hands of Bashnagel. And that will bring up 4th and 10, and here comes the punt team. Once again for the Bears, 8:16 to go in a scoreless first quarter. Giants have the punt return on. Again, angle punt towards the sideline. The Giants will start 1st and 10 inside their 10 on their own 9-yard line. So Bob Parson, that's a better angle punt than the first one. And here comes Scott Bruner. We're going to go split backfield. Larry Heater and Butch Wolfork. Run counter, play action fake. Heater, screen. They're keying the screen. So we're going to go medium fly to Ernest Gray. And it's complete. That is the Giants' first down, a pickup of 8. Frazier brings down Ernest Gray on the medium fly. Bruner's first completion of the game. Giants out to their 27-yard line now. Going to send Heater out wide. Going to give the ball off tackle right with Wolfork. And the Bears don't like what they see. They call timeout on defense. They have 2 remaining. So once again, 1st and 10, 7:54 to go in the first quarter. Scoreless here at Soldier Field. Retro replay using Action PC Football. Playoffs. Game 3 of the day. So we're going to put Butch Woolfork out wide. Off tackle right, Heater. And he fumbles the ball, and the Bears recover it. Campbell on the recovery. The hit was applied by Harrison, and that is a huge turnover. The Bears will take over an excellent field position on the Giant 30. So now it's up to the Giants defense in this slobber knocker of a hard-hitting game to stave off the Bears one more time. Hello, ID Gesture. ID Gesture in the chat. Check out his channel. I suggest you go there. He was showing everyone his prototype hockey game, dice game. It's very good. He's been working on it for some time. I'm quite impressed with it. He has 2 videos up that I've seen. It's between the Bruins and the Tampa Bay Lightning. And that's ID Gesture. All lowercase I, D as in David, J, E, S as in Sam, T as in Tom, E, R as in Robert. So 1st and 10 for the Bears after the Heater fumble. Again, we have to play a 3-4 as the Giants. I'm playing as the New York Giants, and I played as them through the season as well as the Patriots in this 82 replay. And there's a ton of injuries. And just to show ID Gestures in the chat, let's look at all of my injuries for the Giants. Running back, linemen, I think. Linemen. I have no defensive linemen anymore, and no running backs. And my receivers stunk to begin with. But I do have Lawrence Taylor. So 1st and 10, we're going to send Taylor on the blitz, delayed. Play our defensive line in. Run. And it's given to Suey, and he is wrapped up for no gain. Tackle by Brian Kelly. Oh, I can't even throw the ball either. I went on defense. So 2nd and 10. Ball on the Giants 30. No score, 7:43 to go here in the 1st quarter. Again, the Giants' defensive line pinches inward. This time we're going to send Carson on the delay. We're going to play zone pass. It's a pitch out to Walter Payton. He gets around the end. That's a huge run. Gain of 20. Finally brought down by Beasley Reese. Payton on the pitch left. 1st and goal. Clock running. 6:59 in the 1st quarter. Payton now 5 carries for 36 yards. Sweetness. So it's 3rd and goal, and look at our linemen. They are tired. So Tabor will come in for McGriff. I don't have anyone to bring in to defensive tackle. That's hilarious. Neil, you're out there. And I have 4 defensive linemen. Oh boy. So Tabor comes in. It's the best we can do. And we need a big play here. We're going to play goal line. McMahon back to pass over the middle. Caught, no, juggled and dropped on the big hit by Courier on Moorhead, knocking the ball free. What would have been a touchdown, but a big hit by Courier. So it brings up 2nd and goal from the Giants 10. We're going to go 3-4. Short zone pass. McMahon back to pass, a throw, touchdown. Went to the out, extra points, good. So McMahon went to the short out to Moorhead. He scores the touchdown. Extra points applied. 7-0 Bears, so the turnover proves to be very costly. The Bears capitalize and take a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter. 6:13 remaining. Back deep for the Giants. Woolfork, Shortman, Heater, and Pittman. Here's the kickoff. 5 yards deep. Giants will down it. They'll start 1st and 10 on the 20. And Heater will not be in the game anymore. We're going to go 3 wide outs, 1 running back, and it'll be Butch Woolfork. So we have Gray, Missler, Perkins, our tight end, Merlady. Screen to Butch Woolfork. Here comes the pressure, and down goes Bruner. Singletary blindsided him as the Giants' offensive line was shredded on that play. So that's a first sack for Singletary. It's now 2nd and 19. Giants can't get anything going on offense. Short and quick. Short and quick to Missler. It's complete. Gain of 7. So they get 7 out of those 9 yards back. It's now 3rd and 12. That's Missler's first reception. Again, they'll stay with the 3 wide outs. And our lady's going to stay in the block. 2 sack. And we're going to move him to the top of the screen. Because Hampton is a 7 sack, so that's incredible. So Milady will stay in the block, help out on Hampton. Bruner will go under shotgun. Woolfork will go out wide. We need 12 yards. Gotta go, I think, a short slant here. Try to beat the blitz. They're going to look for Missler again. Short slant. They're keying that. We're going to keep with the play. And Missler makes the catch. Gain of 7. They're going to come up 5 yards short, excuse me. It's going to be 4th and 5. So Missler gets his 2nd catch in a row. 2 receptions, 14 yards. Tackled by Gary Campbell. That's his 2nd tackle. And here comes Dave Jennings for the Giants to punt. Deep man for the Bears, Gentry. The punt goes deep. Gentry has it and quickly brought down. Tremendous tackle by Hunt. Gentry didn't even have a chance to breathe. That was a big, hard hit. The Bears will take over 1st and 10 on their 25 with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. And we're going to have to go with a 3-4 here. Again, I have 4 defensive linemen. So Tabor is okay. Martin is at 83. So we'll bring McGriffin. Poor Bill Neal. Eventually he'll let me put someone else at nose tackle. When he gets so tired. Play defensive line in. We're going to have Taylor spy McMahon. And we're going to blitz Van Pelt on the outside on the delay. Short zone run. And Walter Payton is brought down after a gain of 2 tackle by Harry Carson. That's Carson's 2nd tackle. Could be 2nd and 8. Ball in the Chicago 27. 3:52 to go here in the first quarter. It's actually quite a balmy day for a January day. 1982, 37 degrees here at Soldier Field. Again, we're going to play our defensive line in. I'm going to send Carson this time. Zone pass. McMahon back to pass. He fires quickly to Emery Moorhead, who makes the reception. Gain of 9. First down. Tackle by Courier. 1st and 10 on the Chicago 36. got to be able to take Neal out. Nope, I can't. What other defenses do we have? 2-4 nickel. Yeah, we're not playing that. We might have to if we lose a lineman. Alright, so we're going to play our defensive line, and we're going to send Carson and Van Pelt on the delay. Run. Suey. Gain of 3 on the draw. Tackle by Brad Van Pelt. Van Pelt's second tackle. Clock running, 2:22 to go in the first quarter. I formation. Suey the up back, Payton behind him. McGriff at 85. I'm going to bring Martin in. He's also at 85. Defensive line will pinch in. Short zone. Run. McMahon, and McMahon is brought down. No gain. On the bootleg, Brian Kelly also applying pressure. Lawrence Taylor, who was spying McMahon. It now brings a 3rd and 7 on the Chicago 39. Giants looking to force the Bears to punt. 1:40 left to go in the first quarter. Going to play zone. Going to send Taylor on the delay. Pass. McMahon back to pass, and Taylor comes around the corner, blindsides McMahon. How McMahon held onto the ball, I don't know. A huge sack. And it brings up 4th and 12. And here comes the punt team for the Bears. Returns on. Here come the Giants. Return of 11 by Bright, brought down by Muckerstrom. What a name. This guy's name is Muckenstrom. I love it. So 1st and 10, and Larry Heater will not see the light of day as he fumbled in the Giants' end of the field, giving the Bears a short field to work with, and they put in a touchdown. All right, so let's go 3 wide outs, 1 running back. I don't even want to do a play action fake. We don't even have time for that. Merlady in the block, help out on number 99, Hampton. Dive to Woolfolk. Woolfolk pick up a 4. And that will end the first quarter. Tackle by Gary Campbell. That's his 3rd tackle. We go to the second quarter. 7-0 Bears here at Soldier Field. 1982 retro replay. I played out the whole season. These are not the exact teams that made the playoffs. This is the strike shortened year. And in this year, more teams they had an expanded playoffs because of the short season. So it's 2nd and 6. Ball on the Giant 42-yard line. Giants will stay with the 3 wide outs, 1 running back, Butch Woolfolk. Merlady will stay in the block to help out on Hampton. Up here, number 99. Screen to Missler.
False start. Offense, number 67. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
Giants shoot themselves in the foot with the false start on Ard. So from 2nd and 6, it's now 2nd and 11. Draw to Woolfolk. And Woolfolk picks up 2, brought down by Mongo Steve McMichael. That's his 1st tackle. McMichael also wrestled in the offseason. So it brings up 3rd and 9 on the Giant 39. 3 wideouts, 1 tight end. Merlady will stay in the block. Woolfolk will go out wide. Bruner under center. Got to make a quick hitter here. Screen to Perkins. It's only a gain of 4. Gary Fensick was Johnny on the spot. Big hit. Tackle number 2, and it brings up 4th and 5 on the Giants' 43. And here comes Dave Jennings once again to punt the ball. The Bears lead 7-0 with 14:06 to go in the half. The deep man for the Bears is Gentry. It's a fumble. The ball is loose and recovered by the Giants. That's the big play the Giants needed. Gentry bobbled it and Marion drilled him. Humphrey comes up with the fumble. 1st and 10 on the Bears' 12-yard line. Leon Bright will come into the game. Split backfield of Bright and Wolfwork. Screen to Leon Bright.
Offsides. Defense.
Yes.
Number 21, 5-yard penalty.
So Frazier jumped offside, will accept it. It'll be 1st and 5 on the Chicago 7. Giants looking to get the tying touchdown as they trail 7-0. Looking to capitalize on the fumbled punt as the Bears capitalize on the fumble in the first quarter. Split backfield, Brighton Wolfwork. Let's go screen. Not much success there. Let's put Bright out wide. Let's look for Milady here. Short slant to the tight end, Milady. Incomplete. Milady dropped it at the goal line as he was heading in for the tying score. The ball went off his hands. Brings up 2nd and 5. So the Giants can get a 1st down. Ball's on Chicago's 7-yard line. Giants are going to go 4 wide. Wolfwork in the backfield. Run counter. Trap left. Wolfwork. Touchdown! The Giants are an extra point away from tying it up. What we did there, we ran a run counter trap left, and what I was banking on was that Hampton would pinch in, and he did. And we had the trap play on, so he pinches in, he gets trapped, and Wolfwork scoots into the end zone. We are a Joe Deleno extra point away from tying this game, and he makes it. It's 7-7 with 13:03 to go in the half. The fun of playing as the Giants on offense is they're dreadful. You have to really think. Talk about a chess match. They're horrible on offense. But we got our turnover. You got to play conservative. You got to try not to turn the ball over, which we did. But we got our turnover, so it's 7-7. Danilo will kick deep. The deep man for the Bears, Watts, Shortman, Gentry, and Fisher. Here's the kick by Joe Danilo. Here comes Watts, and he is brought down at the 23, a return of 20. McLaughlin on the tackle. So 1st and 10 for the Bears. Offense led back out by Jim McMahon. I formation. Suey the up back. Peyton behind him. 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. Moorhead to the top of the screen. Tight to the line. Again, we have to play a 3-4 because we have 4 healthy defensive linemen. Martin's at 91. Let's bring McGriffin. Play our defensive line to pinch in. Taylor is spying McMahon. We're going to send Carson on the delay. Run. And Peyton picks up 5 on the off tackle. Right tackle by Lawrence Taylor. That's Taylor's 3rd tackle. 2nd and 5. Ball on the Chicago 28. Again, pinch our defensive line in. Split backfield. McMahon under center. Play a short zone basic. It's Walter
Encroachment
Payton.
Defense.
Number
Number 76, 5-yard penalty.
So that's going to be a first down. They smothered Payton for no gain. But encroachment on McGriff. So it's 1st and 10. Ball on the Chicago 33. I formation. Suey the up back. Payton behind him. Defensive line pinches in. Taking the spy off McMahon. Gonna blitz Taylor. Run. And McMahon goes down, 6-yard loss. Lawrence Taylor comes blowing in and gets his 2nd sack of the game. Now 2nd and 16. Again, we pinch our defensive line in. Going to send Harry Carson on the blitz. Zone pass. McMahon takes off running. Gain of 6. Tremendous pressure applied by the Giants front 7. Brought down from behind by Lawrence Taylor. Tackle number 5 for LT. Brings up 3rd and 10. McMahon in shotgun, flanked by, in the backfield, Peyton and Suey. 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. 3rd and 10. 3-3 nickel. Taylor will go on the blitz. Zone pass. Tremendous pressure. McMahon takes off and gain of 11. So McMahon scrambles for a first down. Finally brought down by Beasley Reese, the safety. That's his 2nd tackle. A huge pickup by the Bear quarterback. Bears have the ball out on their 44 now. They stay in shotgun. Running backs flank to each side of McMahon. 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. McGriff's down to 88. We got to rotate McGriff out here. Martin will come in. Poor Bill Neal. He's in there till the end. Defensive line pinches in, and again, I guess we're going to put Taylor back onto spying. Jim McMahon. Going to play man. Basic. And McMahon is sacked once again, and I think he's hurt. McMahon gets nailed. Sacked by the nose tackle, Bill Neal. McMahon waves off the trainer. He'll stay in the game. Looked like he got his bell rung there, as they were looking for a long out to Brian Bashnagel. So it brings up 2nd and 15. Again, defensive line in. Moorhead out wide. McMahon in shotgun, flanked by Suey and Payton. 2nd and 15. Zone. Taylor to blitz. Pass. And that ball is picked off! Tremendous pressure applied on McMahon. He fired the ball. Jackson stepped in front of it. It was intended for Moorhead as he tried to dump it down to him. And the Giants get their 2nd turnover. Ball on the Chicago 46. 9:05 to play in the half. 7-7 ball game. here at Soldier Field, 1982 Retro Replay Playoffs. And let's go screen to Butch Woolfork.
Encroachment, defense. Number 68, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
So Osborne encroaches. It's going to be now 1st and 5 for the Giants on the Chicago 41. As hard of a hitting game as it's been, it's also been a sloppy game with penalties on both sides. So 1st and 5, split backfield, Brighton Woolfork. Bruner under center. We're going to go long out to Gray. Try to surprise him. Bruner throws incomplete. Frazier attempted to pick it off as he tried to dive in front of Gray. Looked like it was open for a moment. So it's 2nd and 5. So Bruner tried to take advantage of the situation. Again, split backfield, Bruner under center. We're going to go 4 wideouts. Run counter. Let's see if we can beat Hampton once again. Run counter. Trap left. And once again, we're able to get past Hampton as he pinches in on the counter. And Woolfork picks up the first down on the 7-yard run. Finally brought down by Len Waltenscheid. Oh my lord, how do you say his name? Walter Scheid. Tackle number 1. So 1st and 10. Clock running. 8:46 to go in the first half. We're going to stick with the 4 wideouts. I wonder if we can get him again. Run counter. Let's try again. Run counter. Woolfork. Trap left. This time they sniffed it out. Woolfork fumbles. He picks the ball up. Loss of 1, but Woolfork recovers his own fumble. Thank God. So it's 2nd and 11. We went to the well one too many times. And let's give Woolfork a rest. Well, Heater's already fumbled. So Woolfork, this is what's left for my running backs for carries. And this is what they average. This is how many rushes they actually averaged a game. Or for the year, actually. I don't know. I think it's probably a game. Perry, 3. Heater, 3. Bright, 1. So we're going to bring Bright in. So 2nd and 11. Ball on the 35-yard line of the Bears. Giants trying to capitalize on their 2nd turnover here. The interception by Jackson. Short and quick. To Missler. Incomplete. Fisher on the coverage. As they're playing tight man. So they were in a 4-1 dime. They're playing tight man. They're trying to choke off our short pass. So it brings up 3rd and 11. Bright's in the backfield. We got to go back to Woolfork now. He got his little break. Draw. Be nice if we get past this line. Woolfork. We're going to go draw with Woolfork. Woolfork picks up 6, brought down by the safety Gary Fensick. That's his 3rd tackle. So it brings up 4th and 5 on the Chicago 29. Joe Danello, if he attempts a field goal from here, that would be a 46-yard field goal for Danello, and that's only a 26% chance of success. Giants are going to go for it. Trying to pick up the first down on 4th and 5. I think we're going to try to go over the top. They're going to be pinching. They're going to be trying to choke off our short passing. Let's go medium fly. Medium fly to Missler. We're going for it on fourth. Bruner back to pass. He throws. He dumps it down to Woolfolk, who gains 8. First down. So Bruner went through his progressions. No one was open, and he dumped it down to Woolfolk, his safety valve. A pickup of 8. Tackle by Terry Schmidt. A huge play by the Giants offense. 1st and 10. Ball on the Chicago 21. Again, they'll stay with 4 wideouts to try to stretch out this very tough Chicago Bears defense. It's pre-85, but they were still a very tough defense. Offense had not caught in their stride yet. And we're going to take Woolfolk out, give him a breather for a play. Going to go with Perry. Leon Perry. Screen to Perry. And that's going to be a pickup of 7, tackled by Bell. Clock running, 5:43 to go here in the first half. Giants on the Chicago 14, 2nd and 3. Again, we'll stay with the 4 wideouts, keep this defense stretched. Draw to Perry. He's only good for, most likely, he averages 1.5 yards. We're going to go draw to Perry. It's a fumble by Bruner. He picks it up himself and he runs back. It's a loss of 2. Looked like he ran forward, so fumble on the handoff. Bruner recovers it. 3rd and 5. Giants lose 2. The ball's now on the Chicago 16. A Joe Danello field goal from here, 62% chance of success. Woolfolk will come back in the game. Again, we'll stick with the 4 wideouts. Oh, man. Don't want to get anything too risky here. They're going to choke off our short passes. If we try anything longer, they have a tremendous pass rushing line. I wonder if we can get Mongo. Run 7. We're going to try it on Hartenstein. We're going to go run counter. We're going trap left, and we beat Dan Hampton 2 out of 3 times. We're going to try to beat Hartenstein now. We're going to go run counter trap right with Woolfolk. Gain of 3. It'll bring up 4th down, tackle by the safety, Gary Fensick. He was playing tight to the line of scrimmage. He was up in that box, it seemed. Got there quite quickly. 4th and 2. And it's a 70% chance of Joe Danello making the field goal here. It's a 30. From the 13, you add 17 yards to that, so it's a 30-yard field goal. Here comes Danello. Try to give the Giants the lead. Rutledge to hold. And Danello missed it. The game will stay tied. Giants cannot capitalize after the interception. 3:36 to go. The Bears take over on their 20. Joe Danello missed a 30-yard field goal. So now the Bears come out 2 wide, but they send Moorhead, their tight end, out wide. Split backfield. McMahon under center, 7-7 game. We again have to go to a 3-4. We only have 4 healthy linemen. Defensive line to pinch in. Taylor spying McMahon. We're going to send Carson. Zone basic. And Peyton is brought down for no gain. He is smothered by the Giant front 7. Carson will be credited with the tackle. That's Carson's 3rd tackle of the game. This has been a hard-hitting slobber knocker here at Soldier Field. Sloppy at times with the penalties, but it's been a very toughly contested game. 3:28 to go here in the first half, tied at 7. Clock running. Pinch in that defensive line. 2nd and 10. Ball on the Bears 20. Gonna send Taylor on the blitz. Pass. And they get McMahon once again. That's Lawrence Taylor's 3rd sack. It's now 3rd and 16. Loss of 6. They are battering Jim McMahon. And 3rd and 16, we're going to call timeout. So they have 3 more ahead and 2 wide receivers, Bashnagel, and Ricky Watts. And up top they have Ken Margram, Suey, who's excellent at catching the ball out of the backfield, behind McMahon. And they look like they're in not shotgun, but like the run and shoot. Alright, we're going to go 3-3 nickel. Taylor will go on the blitz. 3rd and 16. Going to play a deep zone, keep everything in front of us. Pass.
Hut.
McMahon has time. Picked off! Picked off by Courier! Tremendous pressure applied on McMahon. He tried to step up in the pocket. He threw a medium slant, and Courier jumps the route. The Giants will have the ball once again in Bears territory after the pickoff by Bill Courier. 1st and 10 on the Bears 21. The Giants have to capitalize on this. Again, we're going to go to the 4 wideouts, 1 running back, Butch Wolfork. 2:34 to go in the half, tied up here at Soldier Field, 7-7, 82 retro playoffs. Play action fake, run counter, trap right, Wolfork. They're keying that. Okay. Medium fly to Gray. He dumps it down to Wolfork. That's a gain of 11. So Bruner makes a quick read, realizes he doesn't have the play downfield under tremendous pressure, quickly gets the ball off to Wolfork. He picks up 11. The clock is running. We're going to let it run down to the 2-minute warning. So it's 1st and goal with 2 minutes to go in the half. 7-7 ball game. It's been quite a ball game. Lots of hard hits, lots of turnovers, and some sloppy play to go with it. A field goal from here. We've already missed one. Joe Danello, 70% chances, now 73% chance of success. Giants will stay with their 4 wideouts. We want to keep this Bears defense stretched out. Wolfork. We go counter, sweep left. Let's go counter, sweep left. Run counter. We're going to go play action fake, run counter. Sweep left, Wolfork. Big gain, 7 yards, finally brought down by Schmidt. Clock running, 1:48 to go. 2nd and goal from the Bears 3-yard line. Play action fake, run counter. Off tackle left. They're keying that. Continue with the original play. And Wolfork is smothered for a loss of 1. Clock continues to run. Minute 17, 3rd and goal. All right, let's go 3 wideouts, 2 running backs, I formation. The up back is Leon Bright. Is Heater a better blocker, though? Let's see if Larry Heater can make amends for his fumble and spring Woolfolk with a good block. Run counter. Again, play action fake, run counter. I don't want to throw the ball. Trap left, Woolfolk. And Woolfolk is smothered. Loss of 2. Dan Hampton on the tackle as the front 7 just blew in. And we're going to let this clock run down and kick a field goal. So we're going to go to our timeouts. Joe Danello has an 80% chance from here. It is a 23-yard field goal. My God, he better make this one. So we're going to go to our timeout, and we're going to let it run down to 8 seconds. We call timeout with 8 seconds. Here comes the kick team. So Joe Danello back out on the field, trying to once again give the Giants a lead here. The holder, Jeff Rutledge, he already missed a 30-yard field goal. This is a 23-yard field goal. And this one is true, down the middle. The Giants take a 10-7 lead. They do capitalize after the Courier interception. With 5 seconds before the half. I think we're going to squib kick. And that's the half, folks. So at halftime, the Giants lead the Bears here at Soldier Field 10-7. It's been a very hard-hitting game. Turnovers. McMahon's been running for his life. Lots of big hits on him. So the Giants will kick to the Bears to begin the third quarter. Deep man Watts, short man Gentry and Fisher. Here's the kickoff by Joe Danello. It's a pretty good return by the Bears. Return of 21 yards, tackle by Hunt. Jim McMahon and the Bears offense will take over on their own 26, trailing by 3. Well, again, we have to play a 3-4. We only have 4 healthy defensive linemen. Defensive line to pinch in. Let's bring in Martin. Taylor will spy McMahon. Zone basic. Suey gets the ball. He picks up 3. George Martin on the tackle. So it's 2nd and 7. I formation. Suey the up back. Peyton behind him. Defensive line pinches in. Taylor, we're going to send Carson on the blitz. Taylor spying McMahon. Zone basic. Again, they apply pressure, but McMahon's able to dump it off in the screen to Walter Payton. Pickup of 11 brought down by Brian Kelly. That's the linebacker's 3rd tackle for the Giants. 1st and 10 on the Chicago 40. Split backfield for the Bears. 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. Lower portion of the screen tight to the line. Giants defensive line in. 3-4. Taylor will go on the delay. Run. Payton gets around the corner and is pushed out after a 6-yard gain. Once again, tackled by Brian Kelly. Brings up 2nd and 4 as the Bears approach midfield. 13:15 to go in the third quarter. Defensive line in. Short zone. Run. Peyton is brought down. Gain of 3. Here comes a big 3rd and 1 situation. Tackle by Phil Tabor. That's the defensive end's first tackle. I'm going to play the defensive line in. Short zone again. Well, we're going to send Taylor and Carson. Run. McMahon back to pass, the quick hitter to Moorhead, brought down by the safety Reese. Gain of 8 on the short hitch. Excellent play call by the offensive coordinator for the Bears. So it's 1st and 10, ball on the Giants 43. Bears trail by 3, 10-7. Okay, Martin, Tabor. We're going to have to get Tabor out. Bring McGriff in for Tabor. As we try to rotate our lineman, we have no one to rotate in at Bill Neal. He is going to be the Iron Man on the defense. Play our defensive line in. Taylor continues to spy McMahon. Going to play the run. And Peyton goes off tackle left for a gain of 3. Johnny on the spot. Brian Kelly, tackle number 5 for the Giants. 2nd and 7. 11:44 to go here in the third quarter. Defensive line in. Tabor comes in for Martin. 2nd and 7. Zone. Pass. And McMahon is brought down. Loss of 6. That's Phil Tabor's first sack. Again, tremendous pressure being applied by the Giants. McMahon has gone down 5 times on sacks and been hit and hurried on numerous occasions. Brings up a 3rd and 13 on the Giants' 46-yard line. Defensive line pinches in. We're actually going to play a 3-3 nickel. Zone. Taylor's going to come in on the blitz. Pass. And it's complete. McMahon was given a little more time there, and he hooks up with Brian Bashnagel. That's Bashnagel's first reception. Gain of 15. 1st and 10. Tackle by Jackson on the Giants' 31-yard line. Giants go back to the 3-4. Bears split backfield. 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. Martin will come in for Tabor. Defensive line pinches in. Sending Carson on the delay. Zone run. Peyton gain of 5 on the off tackle left. Excellent blocking up front by the Bears offensive line. Brought down by George Martin. That's his 3rd tackle. 2nd and 5. 9:31 to go in the third quarter. The Giants 10. Bears 7. Three, 4 for the Giants. 2nd and 5. We're going to play pass. McMahon back to pass. It's a draw to Suey up the middle. Van Pelt on the tackle, but it comes 8 yards too late. 1st and 10. Ball on the Giants 18. This current Bears drive, 10 plays, 56 yards, chewed up 6:06 of clock. McMahon in the shotgun, flanked by Peyton and Suey in the backfield. 2 wideouts, Moorhead tight to the line to the top of the screen. Tabor will come in for Martin at defensive end for the Giants. Defensive line out wide. Van Pelt will blitz from the outside. We're going to play pass. It's a give to Suey. Gain of 4. McGriff on the tackle. As Suey out of the shotgun went off tackle. Now 2nd and 6. 8:03 left in the third quarter. Again, they stay in the shotgun. Defensive line pinches in for the Giants. Taylor spying McMahon. He'll go on the delayed blitz. Gonna play man. Double Moorhead on the medium. Pass. And there it is. That's a touchdown, and the extra point is good. The Bears take the lead 14-10. I think they went to Moorhead even on the double coverage. Let's go back and see that. Taylor on the delayed blitz. Walter Payton with an excellent block. Medium fly to Moorhead. Touchdown. He beat the double coverage. So we had the right play call. The Bears just beat it, and they go up 14-10. Back deep for the Giants. Woolfolk, the short man, Heater, and Pittman. Here's the kickoff by the Bears. 7 yards deep. Giants will down it. So here comes Scott Bruner and the Giants offense, looking to retake the lead with 7:18 to go in the third quarter. 4 wideouts, 1 running back, Butch Woolfolk. Bruner under center. Medium hitch to Missler. Missler's covered. Bruner checks down to Woolfolk. Gain of 9. That's Butch Woolfolk's 4th catch for 25 yards. It would be a disaster if they lose Butch Woolfolk in this game. So it's 2nd and 1. We're going to give Woolfolk a rest here. We're going to bring in Perry. Run safe. Dive. Perry. And Perry goes up the middle. Both arms on the ball. He picks up 7. And Osborne is coming off the field for the Bears. Looks like he'll be out only 1 play. 1st and 10. On the Giants 36. Clock running. 6:26 to go here in the third quarter. Again, we're going to run safe with Perry. Dive.
False start. Offense. Number 86. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
So Perkins with the offside. False start. It'll now be 1st and 15. Leon Perry will come out of the game. Woolfolk will come back in the game. Giants stick with the 4 wideouts. Again, trying to stretch out this very good Bears defense. Screen to Woolfolk. Incomplete. Singletary tips the ball away. Giants lucky not to have that Bruner pass picked off. Brings up 2nd and 15 on the Giant 31. Run counter. Trap left. Butch Woolfolk. Woolfolk has some room. Picks up 6. They'll bring up 3rd and 9. Woolfolk brought down by Jim Osborne. That's his 3rd tackle. So it's 3rd and 9. 6:06 to go in the third quarter. 14-10 Bears. Shorten the flat. We need 9. That's not going to do it. Shorten quick. Shorten quick. Pittman. 9.2. We need 9 yards. Fensick's on Pittman. That's not a good matchup for us. Gray and Frazier, we have that. That's even. Missler and Fisher. Ernest Gray. Okay. Medium out to Missler. Bruner under tremendous pressure, and he is sacked. 7-yard loss. Harnstead gets the sack. That's his first of the game, and the Giants will have to punt. Tremendous pressure on Scott Bruner. It's just very tough. This offensive line can't hold up the Bears' front seven, and we had to go with a medium pass there. Bruner just didn't have the time. Here comes Dave Jennings, the punt once again. He'll punt deep to Gentry, and he shanks it. So the Bears will start 1st and 10 on their 25 off the Jennings shank. Though it went 45 yards. So he shanked it and it rolled. Okay. Giants go back to their 3-4. They only have 4 healthy defensive linemen. Defensive line pinches in. Split backfield for the Bears. 1 tight end, 2 wideouts. McMahon under center. Short zone run. And it's a gain of 4 on the draw to Peyton. Brought down by Lawrence Taylor, who's having one heck of a game. He has 7 tackles now to go with, I believe, 3 sacks on McMahon. 2nd and 6, 4:33 to go in the 3rd quarter. I formation for the Bears. 3-4 for the Giants. Defensive line pinches in. Carson and Kelly will blitz the inside. Basic. It's a screen. They beat the blitz with a screen to Peyton. He picks up 13 yards, brought down by Brad Van Pelt. That's tackle number 4. 1st and 10 on the Bears 42. 3:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. Bears lead the Giants by 4. Gonna bring Martin in for McGriff. Defensive line pinches in. Taylor on the blitz. Run. 4-yard gain by Peyton, tripped up by Kelly. Brian Kelly's 6th tackle. 2nd and 6. Bears in an I formation from their 46. 3-4 for the Giants. Short zone run. McMahon back to pass over the middle. Quick hitter to Moorhead. Gain of 8. 1st and 10. He's brought down by Taylor. Bears penetrate Giants territory. They're on their 46. Bring Tabor out. McGriff in for Tabor. Bill Neal really suffering here. We have no one to play defensive tackle. Actually, you know what we're going to do? Now, I was going to go to a 2-4 nickel, 2 down lineman. I might have to do that. Let's try that. 2 down linemen. Pinch them out wide. And we're going to blitz both of our inside linebackers. Short zone. run. Peyton gets around the corner, gain of 7. We're trying to give Bill Neal a rest there. Brought down by Harry Carson. That's his 4th tackle. There's your one breather there, Neal. Go back to the 3-4. Defensive line pinches in 2nd and 3. Ball on the Giant 39. Bears up by 4. 1:35 to go here in the 3rd quarter. We're going to play man run. McMahon back to pass. Complete to Moorhead, brought down by Courier. Gain of 9. That's Emery Moorhead's 7th reception for 64 yards. He has 2 touchdowns. He even had a touchdown when we had him double teamed. So 1st and 10, 51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Bears have the ball on the Giants 30, leading 14-10, looking to expand the lead. Martin will come in from a... No, Martin's already in. Defensive line pinches in. Taylor spying McMahon. Carson will go on the blitz. 1st and 10, basic. Tremendous pressure. McMahon unloads, but incomplete. He was looking for Margram on the medium slant. Again, tremendous pressure put on by the Giants. McMahon's now 11 of 19, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns. So it brings up 2nd and 10, 11 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Van Pelt will come on the blitz. Actually, nope. He's on the side with Moorhead. Carson will come again on the blitz. Man pass. And that's going to be a run by Willie McClendon. That's his 1st carry of the game. Picks up 6 yards. Tackle made by Brandvad Pelt. And we go to the 4th quarter. 14-10 Bears. Giants are 15 minutes playing for their playoff lives. Bears have the ball 3rd and 4 on the Giant 24. Going to play short zone. Defensive line in. Van Pelt and Carson will apply the pressure. Basic. Tremendous pressure. McMahon had to unload early. Incomplete to Margram. Jackson had the coverage there. As Moorhead couldn't get open, McMahon tried to go to his secondary. Incomplete, 4th and 4. And here comes the kick team for the Bears. We'll go with block that kick. This is on the Giants 24. You add 17. That will be a 41-yard field goal attempt. The snap, the kick, and it's no good. The Giants hold. Rovetto missed the 41-yard field goal. It stays a 3-point lead for the Bears. So the Giants defense begrudgingly holds, and the offense takes over 1st and 10 on their 24 with 14:49 to play in the game, and what a ball game it's been here at Soldier Field. Both teams trying to advance to the 2nd round of the playoffs. We're going to go 2 tight ends, 1 running back, 2 wideouts. Short slant to Gary Shirk. And once again, Bruno is brought down. 2nd sack of the game for Jim Osborne. Loss of 8. My God, Bruner doesn't even have time to throw a short slant. 2nd and 18 for the Giants. What a horrible way to start the fourth quarter for the Giants offense. 4 wideouts, 1 running back. Screen to Wolfork. We need a big gain here. Set up. And Wolfork will pick up 10. Brought down by Waltenschneid at the 26. Butch Wolfork now 5 receptions, 35 yards. Brings up 3rd and 8. Again, 4 wideouts. Trying to spread out this Bears defense. Clock running. 13:55 to go in the game. 3rd and 8. Short and quick. Perkins. It's an even matchup. Short and quick to Perkins.
Offsides. Defense.
Yes!
Number 44, 5-yard penalty.
So the incomplete pass, but offsides will accept it, and he'll bring up 3rd and 3 on the Giant 31. That's going to help out. 3rd and 3. Dive to Wolfork. Up the middle for Wolfork, and he picks up 11. Mike Singletary finally drags him down. 1st and 10 on the Giant 42. We're going to give Wolfork a breather, and we're going to bring Leon Bright back in. Run safe means 2 hands on the ball. Wow, dive plays horrible. Bright will stay in the block. Forget the run safe. Bright will stay in the block. Short hitch. Short hitch to Missler. Incomplete. Good coverage by the Bears, so it brings up 2nd and 10, and Wolfork will come back out onto the field. He's at 97%. 2nd and 10. Giants trailing by 4. On their 42, 4 wideouts, trying to stretch out this Bears defense. Dive to Wolfork. And up the middle, a gain of 5. Wolfork now 15 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown. It's basically the Giants' whole offense. So it's 3rd and 5, 12:20 to go in the game, clock running. Giants trailing by 4, ball at the 47 of New York. 3rd and 5. Screen to Butch Wolfork. 1st down! Gain of 10. Waltenschneid brings him down, but not before Wolfork picks up 10. Excellent blocking out in front by the Giants line. Hello, JD. How you doing, my friend? Got an excellent game going here. So Wolfork's down to 95. Let's give him a rest again. We're going to bring in... we're not going to bring in Heater. He fumbled already. We're going to bring in Perry. Leon Perry. Two hands on the ball. Run safe. Run counter. Play action fake. Run counter. Trap left with Perry. 3 tough yards by Perry. Brought down by Hampton. 2nd and 7. As JD in the chat says, tired, buddy, but not ready to sleep. So the book's coming along, right? You had a good idea. So 2nd and 7. Ball in the Chicago 40. Giants trailing by 4. Butch Wilfork comes back in the game. Play action fake. Screen to Wilfork. Oh, incomplete. That would have been